Hey guys, it's Monica. Congratulations. Many of you are almost 1/3 into the 66-day challenge. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Oh, well, look. Yeah, you are stars. I'm so proud of you because I know many of you have had some really challenging situations going on the last couple of weeks, and it's tough. It is tough to be consistent when life is so inconsistent. It's tough to be consistent when life is throwing you all kind of curveballs that's affecting you emotionally, physically, financially, mentally, emotionally, all over the map. And it's hard sometimes to make sure that we continue to do what's necessary to fulfill our dreams and get to the goals and really live the purpose that God has for us. But if you think about it, that's what the enemy does. He throws the fiery darts to keep us off track. But we have to have a plan in place that we can overcome the attacks of the enemy. And this has been really, really good. Having a supportive and accountable group to help us focus on the one thing that's going to help us get to that next level has been amazing. And you guys absolutely rock. It is a pleasure serving you. It's a pleasure seeing you guys under some really tough circumstances keep moving forward. It does my heart good. So, congratulations to you. And I wanted to shoot this quick video because I haven't connected with you guys over the past couple of weeks. It's been really crazy at the Spade Estate with the new baby in the house. But I'm getting myself back in. And what I wanted to share with some of you is what the 66-day challenge is. And so I know you've been seeing everybody post, I did it. I think someone asked me about what it is, and I apologize for not responding sooner. It's just been that kind of a couple of weeks, but it's not too late. The 66-day challenge is really based off of, I got out of a book called The One Thing, and it's the surprisingly simple truth behind extraordinary results by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. Everybody needs to get this book, The One Thing. This book is amazing for productivity. And that's one of the things that we have to understand when we're trying to achieve and accomplish our goals is that we have to be not just active, but productive. And a lot of times we have a lot of activity with no productivity. And what you guys said, one of the number one challenge areas, 90% of this group, so the number one challenge area was consistency. And so I wanted to make sure, we wanted to make sure, Natasha and I wanted to make sure we addressed that. And so though we have a curriculum for Life Max 90 and it's all good material and information, we want to make sure we're giving you what you need, not just what is good. And what you guys needed was consistency. You talked about that. And so our goal for doing that was this, our thought about that was really allowing you guys to take the 66-day challenge. I started this before we started the group, and so I'm about 21 days into my 66-day challenge. Woohoo! Yay me! I'm doing it, and I'm so excited about it too. I've been really consistent and really intentional. Anyway, so what the 66-day challenge is research says, I know you've heard this, we've heard that research says it takes about 21 days to build a habit. Well, further research has really shown that it takes about 66 days for the average person to build a habit. And building good habits is what leads to discipline. You're disciplined to brush your teeth because you built the habit of brushing your teeth. And so what we need to understand is our goal is to build solid habits, things that we do almost like a knee-jerk. It's just what we do. And when we build those good habits, then that leads to a disciplined life. And so instead of doing a whole bunch of things, the question that we're asking ourselves over the next 66 days is, what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it makes everything else easier or unnecessary? Again, what's the one thing I could do such that by doing it, everything else would be easier or unnecessary? And so what does that mean? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're trying to lose weight, all right? You're trying to lose weight and you're going to, stop eating sugar, stop eating bread, and exercise. There's 3 things you're going to focus on. A lot of times we go into it and we try to do all those things at one time and we mess up. And then we get frustrated. So we ate good, but we didn't exercise. We exercised, but we didn't eat good. And so we get frustrated and we end up doing nothing because we get overwhelmed with, 1, trying to do too many things, and 2, not seeing any results. So how do we get extraordinary results? By focusing on one area at a time. So for me, for instance, my goal is to lose some weight, but to really get healthy. And so my goal is for the next 66 days, I wanted to drink 2 green smoothies a day. And so since, I don't know, it's been 21 days. So 21 days ago is when I started. And every day I had 2 green smoothies every single day. So what I understand about weight loss is 80% of weight loss is food and 20% is exercise. So even though I haven't changed my exercise habits much, and I haven't changed everything I eat, I incorporate 2 green smoothies a day. And by incorporating 2 green smoothies a day, I've lost 1 pound each week without being intentional about losing weight. I'm being intentional about building a good habit, because that good habit's going to lead to the weight loss eventually. But right now, I just want to get good things in my body consistently. I want it to be a way of life for me, because one thing about living a life of extraordinary results is that you live a life of discipline. And so in order to get that, I said earlier, you've got to build good habits. And so if weight loss, let's say, is your goal, maybe think about, since 80% is food and 20% is exercise, maybe think about, what can I do? Can I cut out bread? For the next 66 days, can I build the habit of cutting out bread? And so then that becomes part of your lifestyle. Should I cut out sugar, or should I cut out just starches, or whatever it might be? What is the one thing that you can do, but such that by doing it makes everything else easier or unnecessary? And so by drinking 2 green smoothies a day, it makes it easier for me to really move into the next phase. And so I'm going to add another goal to this. After I get about probably 30 or 40 days into it, I'm going to add on maybe exercise, or I'm going to add on another food group, or take away a food group, so that I can continue to build on the habit that I've already started. And so many of you who are at the training kind of got this overview. If you weren't at the training, this is a video you want to watch, because it's about how we're doing this 66-day challenge. So what I did was I gave everybody a calendar, a 66-day calendar. If you want the calendar, just type in the group, I want a calendar. I can email it to you, post it in the group. You can download it, or you can make your own. That's what I did. I actually have a dry erase board. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get to it. This is my workspace. So there's my calendar. And as you can see, you'll see the question, what's the one thing I could do such that by doing it, everything else would be easier or necessary? My area is health. My habit is 2 green smoothies daily. And on the side, I have written kind of other things that I want to focus on as I build this habit. But you can see my X's. Every day, I X out what I do. And the great thing about this is my desk is facing this dry erase board. So I am so pumped every time I look at this calendar, because I know that I'm being consistent. And actually, I have 3 X's to put on there. So I'm 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, actually 22 days into building my habit. And so do your own calendar. You know, you could, back to me, you can actually do it on paper, however you want to do it, or I can send it to you. You just tell me what you want, and that's fine with me. So here's what you need to do if you want to join the 66-day challenge. 1, what is your goal for this Life Max 90 journey? Post it. 2, what is the one thing you're going to focus on to get you towards that goal? Post that. And 3, every day that you do it, every single day that you do it, you post in the group, I did it. Now, there's one caveat to this, because we're building habits, all right? In order to build habits, you have to be consistent. So, if you start and you miss a day, you must go back to the beginning and start over. No questions asked. Period. Because you want to build good habits, you have to do it every day. One of the reasons I've been consistent every day is because I see 22 X's on this calendar. I do not want to start at day 1. And that's helping me stay consistent. And so I know that sounds rough and tough, but guess what, guys? We're all about living max. We're not living mediocre. We're not living average. We are living maxed. And people who live maxed live super disciplined lives, and they have extraordinary results, and they have extraordinary lives. That's what we do. Life Maxers live extraordinary lives. And so there's no shortcuts. I went to an open house session for Bennett College with my daughter a couple of days ago. And one of the young ladies said on the Bennett College campus, it's an all-girls school, they never walk on the grass. And the reason they never walk on the grass is because they said there are no shortcuts in life. So they always take the sidewalks. So because there are no shortcuts in life, you can't walk across the grass, you must take the sidewalks. And all the ladies who were there who went to Bennett College, all the alumni, said that to this day, although they've been out of school since 2092, they still don't walk on the grass. So I'm telling you, there are no shortcuts. If you miss one day, you're going to start over. No big deal. Just keep going. Post to the group. Let us encourage you and hold you accountable. We're going to get this. It doesn't matter how many times you got to start over. Just keep going. And eventually you're going to get where you want to go. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, guys, just post in the group. Let us know. And let's continue this 66-day challenge. I'm really excited. And let me know, guys, how it's going. I'm probably going to post later this week and share some more information with you and encourage you and give you some training on some things. But right now, if you're going to do the 66-day challenge, post below this video and tell me that you're in. And for those of you who are already doing it, let's keep it moving, guys. I'm so excited. So until next time, guys, live maxed.